Come on, let's go. Get on up in here. Get on up in here. It is a Monday evening. Savage sports fan, please like, share, subscribe. We're a new channel trying to get up and going. New subscribers, thanks for the love and support. Hit the bell notification, drop a comment, share a video, and let's get right to it. Listen. College football. We have been watching over the last 24 hours, 48 hours, a lot of players decommitting out of the University of Colorado, which Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, is the head coach. You know what's so funny to me about this? You know, let's go here today. Alabama's got some decommitments. USC got some decommitments. You know, UCLA, you know, Oregon, Texas, Florida, University of Illinois, Michigan, Ohio State, they all have players decommitting. But it's only one team center stage where they're saying, oh my God, the world is falling. How could this happen? It's the coach. He's no good. Don't go there. Oh my God, no one likes it. And that's Colorado. Every team is having decommitment, but we're going to talk about, let's just keep it real around here. Let's keep it real. I am not shocked that in today's market with college sports, that these players are decommitting. Why? Not all, I don't want to say ALL, but a large percentage of them got their hand out. And they should. They should be paid. They should be. But don't be shocked if a lot of their parents are like, listen, you didn't play well. You didn't play much at that school. You still got a newsworthy name. You still got a buzz from your high school days. You're going to decommit and you're going to get out here on the open market and see what school is going to offer you the most opportunity. And that is all that's going on. This is free agency for college kids. Their parents are putting that battery in their back saying, you should be getting more. You should get more playing time. More. What did Pat Riley say when he left? When Pat Riley left the Lakers? One of Pat Riley's saying was, one of the reasons he left the Lakers was the Lakers got infected with a disease. It was called more. M-O-R-E. Everyone wanted more. It's a disease. That's when he left the Los Angeles Lakers, when he had that slick hair and all that. And it's true. All these players, some players maybe deserve more. Some players didn't get this playing time that they thought. This is their opportunity. They'll never be in college again. But this is about M-O-N-E-Y. Period. And not only do they want, you know, University of Colorado, they had some really good players. And I'm thinking that they don't want Deion to be stacked up over there. Let's start they all do this to each other. But Deion, look, how many of these universities were getting a viewership of 10 million viewers per week to watch their players play? How many? So these other coaches got in their ear like, hey, you know, you got that exposure. People know you get more exposure with us. We'll get more exposure on our team. So they got up in a lot of these players' ears along with their parents. So listen, this is free agency for college kids, but it's just funny to me that Deion Sanders is the only one that they are Coach Prime, front and center. Oh my God, everybody leaving his team. I told you he wasn't nothing. I told you. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're not even 1 week outside of the last game, and the smoke is barbecue in here. It's already jumping off as far as the stories and the hate and the people showing their true colors. Listen, Jason Whitlock is running a 24-hour hate-a-thon on Deion Sanders. I mean, Jason is trying to get his M-O-N-E-Y off Deion Sanders' name. He's running a hate-a-thon all day, every day, twice on Sunday. He's talking crazy. Oh, lack of leadership. They need to commit to these players. They don't know nothing about running the ball. Blah, 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 blah. They should never. I told you he wasn't nothing. Everybody decommitted. But he ain't saying nothing about USC. He ain't saying nothing about Texas. He ain't saying nothing about Ohio State. He ain't saying nothing about Vanderbilt. He ain't saying nothing about Ball State and all their decommitments. His whole show is the decommitments of Colorado and Coach Prime. I told you. But they all are decommitting. Why? Because these kids want to see what they could get while they can get it. Most of them are not going to go pro. So they can actually get them a nice bag right now. They can actually set themselves up for, hey, when they finally graduate, they can get a bag right now. So listen, this is the new norm. Don't be swayed. Haters are going to hate. Players are going to play. That's just how this thing goes down. Okay? So, look, we're now 1 week out. The quarterback, we all knew. Deion Sanders said it after the first game. The quarterback that played, that took care of Shadour's spot, he wants to play. He could probably play somewhere. But a lot of these players, when they don't get the money they want or the recognition they want, don't be shocked that half these players come back to Colorado. Because at the end of the day, the exposure is just too great. The exposure that Colorado is going to bring you. You can go get some money. You can go do that. You can go play 1 or 2 plays on another team. But who's going to see it? 8 million people going to see you play? 10 million people going to see you play? Next year, the hate is going to be super strong. It may not even be 10 million people. It might be 15 million to tune in to watch Coach Prime lose. But it's all about the money and the ratings. So they're going to put Colorado on TV. If you want to be seen, you're going to probably have to stay at Colorado. You're not going to. That's the Super Bowl of ratings right now. Who, regardless of who win this national championship, Alabama or whatever, we're going to see what the final numbers are. Are these numbers going to crush Colorado's numbers? Probably. It's the last game. Of course, it's going to have great viewership. But we're going to look at these playoffs and we're going to look at these numbers. We're going to keep it, America, we're going to keep it greasy. We're going to keep it trio. We're going to keep it real. We are going to look at all the numbers throughout the playoffs and all these bowl games. And we're going to see which one of these teams are getting 8, 9 million, 10 million viewerships more than Colorado. Then we're going to see you talk that talk. Okay? We're going to watch. It's everybody. Hey, everybody got a smartphone. Everybody, you can find YouTube. We can get these numbers. And I guarantee you they're not going to get half of what Colorado got. And that's why they hating. That's why they hating. They hate that. They don't understand next year it's even going to be bigger. So do they have work to do in Colorado? Absolutely. 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 We're not going to, look, I gave my grading. I dropped the video last night. How would you grade Coach Prime? Drop a comment. If you had to grade him, what would you do? What would he get? Other than that, talk to me, Jason, about Michigan's decommitments. Talk to me. I mean, look, Jason gonna be. And here's the last thing with Jason Whitlock. I'm a godly man. I love God. I'm a Christian. I'm a man walking in faith. But you don't look like it. You don't look like it. And you know what I'm talking about. You already the biggest hypocrite. You sitting up there with Brett Favre. Brett Favre got caught cheating on his wife. Brett Favre was with cheerleaders. Brett Favre was taking drugs. Brett Favre was stealing from black folks. Brett Favre was robbing charities, allegedly. Brett Favre was doing all these things that Brett Favre has never been known as a nice guy. But he's on a show with Jason Whitlock, who look like 2 tons of fun, who's not godly. The body is the temple. But they hating on Coach Prime. I just thought I'd throw that out there. I just thought I'd throw it out. We won't bring that up. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, the dark insider secret is who's going to pay the most money? Who's going to pay the most money? Who is going to drop that cash, drop that neck? Who's going to do that? Who's going to CTC me, cash the check, cut the check so I can cash the check? So who's going to CT? It's the CTC movement. Cut the check. And their parents, hey, it's a recession going on. It's a war going on outside. It's a recession. And their parents is like, look here. It's a war going on outside. Who Who gonna give you that money, son? We need to get you up out of here. If we got to get you from Boulder over to Gainesville and they're going to pay for it, hey, I'm all for that. So these parents are in their kids' back, which they should be. They should be. Some of these might get hurt. They may not walk again, may not be the same. They need to get some bread. These universities are just pretty much pimping these kids. So listen, they should get their money. I'm not screaming about that, but please, you just highlighting Coach Prime just to make them look bad, and they all going through the same thing. The transfer portal opens up next Monday. It is going to be on and cracking. We're going to see who's hating. No, Nick Saban, hey, look, Nick was throwing that, he was showing shade. I mean, they 11-1. I ain't got nothing to say about Saban, but I'm going to say, it's all about the money. The dark truth is they all got their hand out. Their parents are broke. And ain't nothing else to it. This is nothing more than free agency for the young at hand, and they deserve that money. So I am not, hey, look, you will not get no argument from me. So, Savage Sports fan, drop a comment, like, share, subscribe. And until the next time, I'm out.